How's my makeup look? Looks good? All right, let's go live. Oh, we're already live. Hey everybody, Dave here, Hidden Off Grid. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about COVID and the beer virus. Has it made your life harder or easier? I can tell you for me, the Appalachian Trail and early retirement cannot come soon enough. I am sick and tired of the way things have been going the last few years. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to hiking the AT in June of 2022 and early retirement in April of 2022 as well. So for me, I've talked about routines and stuff in previous videos. I haven't really talked about bad habits, but I'm just kind of asking you, has COVID helped you in your life? Has it made things better or easier for you, or things have gotten harder in a way, right? Not talking about, not getting into stores and stuff like that, and the vax mandates and the mask mandates and all that stuff. I'm so over all that stuff at this point. But what is done for me is I've been working from home for 2 years straight now. Okay, and that sounds like a dream. It does. Honestly, it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. Work from bed. Wake up. You don't even have to get dressed. You're gonna take a shower for months on end. You're gonna put deodorant on, which I don't wear anyway. But there is some monotony there, right? And there's some bad habits and bad ticks that you can get, and not talking about the Appalachian Trail ticks either. Okay, so I'm talking about like ticks, kind of like Biden's tick, where he talks and he's being, I don't know what he's doing, but he likes to, touch his face and stuff, like right here, so when he's talking, he's like, Putin, and then he does that, and the same thing with Harris, she does the same thing too with her laughing hyena laugh that she does, right? Everybody has a tick, and I've noticed that, I'm getting some bad habits too. I don't know if I have ticks necessarily, but I'm sure I do. But look at this here. Look at this hairline. What is going on with this right here, I just cut my hair yesterday, by the way. And it's like I lay on this side of the head too much or something. I think that's what it is, like laying down on my pillow or something like that. So, it's just stuff like that right there, Wearing a mask all the time, my nose breaks out. And I can't necessarily blame that 100% on the mask, even though the mask is the reason why, right? Because when I wear that, it just irritates my skin, and I got sensitive skin when it comes to touch and it comes to sunscreen and all that stuff. So when it breaks out, I like to pick it, and that makes it even worse because it just, I think the pores are, I think they're just jacked up probably the rest of my life at this point, and they're not even open, and who knows, so the mask, I can blame COVID for that, right? Because without COVID I was fine. Now COVID, I get mask-knee and shit, so that's just another thing. I work from bed, so I'm in bed all the time. I could sit at my desk here, I suppose, but and I have been trying to lately because I'm trying to get ready for the Appalachian Trail. And so I've been trying to work out. I do have a couple of weeks off here, and I will be getting more work done, more things done, working out more, getting preparation for it. But I just noticed, I haven't had sun for the last 2 years really either, because I work indoors and I don't go outside really. And by the time I get done with work, there's nothing else to do, and there's no reason to go outside. So, and I don't really have any windows in my house that face the sun at all, except for in the garage. And, so I try to go out there and sit and get a little bit of sunshine, but it gets dark early, and I'm working. And so, I'm trying to notice some other things. So that's the reason why I think the Appalachian Trail cannot come soon enough. I need to break up this monotony, need to break up these bad habits, need to break up these bad routines, and just get out and free my mind, free myself on wearing a mask, going out to the store, and free myself from laying in bed working, free myself from having the same stuff in my diet all the time. And granted, you could fix a lot of these things without doing that, but hiking the Appalachian Trail is gonna force me to do that, right? It's very hard to make those changes all at once, you know, the things that change up those habits of yours, right? I can make a conscious effort to, okay, I'm not going to sit in bed all day and work. I'm going to sit at my desk. Yeah, I can make conscious efforts to do that, but it's easier to put yourself in an environment where you have to force yourself to make all those changes all at once, you know? And that could be hard for some people, but I would say for me, I'm looking forward to it. It can't come soon enough. And it's going to force me to change my diet, which I'm not kind of looking forward to, you know, especially a gluten diet or something like that, which wreaks havoc on your body over time. At least me, over time, it will eventually break down my digestive system. So I'm going to try to, you know, not eat too terribly bad on the Appalachian Trail, but I'm not going to be eating keto, not going to be eating gluten-free or anything like that. I'll try to select stuff, more healthier options, but obviously it's going to change my sleep habit. It's going to change my workout habit. You know, I'm not going to be laying in bed a lot of the time. Not that I'm fat right now, you know, not that I'm fat now, but, you know, it's going to force me to get out of all those bad habits I had and those bad routines, and I can't look forward to it soon enough. So I guess my question is what has COVID done for you? You know, has it made things harder? You know, I mean, working from home, it is a dream. Don't get me wrong. It's great, you know, but I think mentally it hurts some people in different ways too, because they're not going out and see all the people they would normally see. Now for some people that's not a big deal. Like for me, I don't really care. That's not a big deal for me. I'm kind of introvert anyway, being a lefty and all that stuff. You know, I still like talking to people, and I guess I can talk to you, you know, so made some great friends through the good old tubes, you know. But, you know, so what do you know, what has it done for you, right? Have you noticed that you've had any bad tics that have come up, and any bad habits, any bad routines because of COVID? Have you gained any weight? Have you eaten, technically you probably should be eating better because you're at home and you should be able to cook more than going to work. And if you're not prepping, right, meal prepping, then you're probably eating more terrible at work, drinking more coffee and all that junk, you know, and I'm a big old tea drinker myself. So I want to hear down in the comments, you know, what bad tics, what bad habits, bad routines has COVID caused for you? Has your life gotten easier because of COVID and all that? So let me know down in the comments. I want to hear, you know, what are you going to do to break up these bad routines in 2022? Because guess what? It's 2 weeks away, and then guess what? You have the New Year's resolutions and all that stuff coming down. So let me know down in the comments. Love to hear it, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.